And a good afternoon to you, Ted Langdell, Yuba-Sutter.live. And we are bringing you another report from Peach Festival 2022, which is underway now and continues to be underway from historic downtown Marysville. And from a little bit north of the more historic part, we are at the corner of 6th and D Streets in Marysville. And we are watching 7 blocks, at least we're looking southward towards 6 blocks of Peach Festival going on here in the middle of D Street. And there is plenty of things to do, and we're going to tell you about a few of them in just a moment. This Marysville City event is sponsored as a presenting sponsor by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Sacramento at Fire Mountain, one of Yuba County's newer lodging and entertainment establishments with all kinds of music and things that you can do as adults in the gaming end of things. So, what is going on here at the Peach Festival right now? Well, for one thing, there is a hiatus over here on the stage that's in front of Casa Carlos, but we expect some music is going to be continuing there. And if you are looking for something to eat, there is plenty to be had at the Peachy food courts that are located. Notice I said plural. That's because there are many types of food to be had, and there is one opposite the stage here that has snow cones, that has soft serve ice cream, that has tacos. There's quite a few tacos going on here. And if you're looking for some Oriental food, there's barbecue on a stick, lumpia, egg roll, fried rice, chow mein, ribs, water, soda, and a variety of other things available at this particular food stand. Now, there are several other food courts in the Peach Festival, and some of those folks submitted some food that we were talking about earlier, and we had an opportunity to sample some of the foods that were submitted in the contest that was recently held. But let me give you an idea of where some of the foods are. There's obviously peach-related things. There's peach pie, peach cobbler, blackberry, and peach cobbler. There's fresh peaches. There's all kinds of peaches. You got some peach mozzarella jalapeno poppers. There's jams and jellies and peach lemonade and iced tea and peach this and peach that. Yes, we've got so much peach. It's really a peachy experience. We'll talk more about food in just a second. Entertainment-wise, right about now we should be seeing from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., I believe right here on the stage in front of Casa Carlos at 6th and D, Guilty Again. And at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., the Ray Allen Band will be performing. And then C.C. Seeger will take things from 8 o'clock to the close of the event at 10 o'clock tonight. So those are the entertainment schedules. But food-wise, there were a number of types of food that were introduced, and we wanted to tell you a little bit about them. And frankly, I think I forgot to pull that piece of video up. Give me a second. Let me go there, and we will tell you immediately about our reaction to some of the foods that we tasted that were also submitted for the Peachy Tasty Treat Contest. Ted Langdell here, and we've actually got some food from the contest to sample here. And I was just taking some bites out of this tater tot combination. It's got a very nice salsa on it. I think this is it here, or was that for this? A little hard to keep track of things at 4 in the afternoon. But I'd kind of eaten around the edge, and then I discovered that it was topped with pulled pork, and it is delicious. Whoever did this deserves an award. Did they get one?
Potato Potato, yes they did.
Potato Potato, which is a locally based food truck. So when you see Potato Potato running around, see if you can, get something and enjoy. Now, I don't know if this is a regular item on the truck, but you might ask about it. And if it isn't, it ought to be. So, and there's the peaches. Nice crunchy peaches. They're not too soft. And then we have a salsa to go on the little taquitos here, which we are going to try to gingerly eat and, you know, retain some sense of decorum while we do so. Sometimes that's a little hard to do, especially with handheld food. And the tacos don't seem to be, the tortillas don't seem to be falling apart, which is one of the things that can happen with corn tortillas in particular. It's not polite to talk with your mouth full, but I'm sure these would be a little better in the texture end of things if they had not been sitting for a little bit. Now, this beverage is a frozen concoction with peaches in it, which is why the spoon is here, and it's very good. This is a peach iced tea of some kind?
It's called a pichanata.
A pichanata, okay. It feels or tastes like it has the juice from canned peaches as one of the major components of the liquid. And obviously peaches, which you probably can't, well, maybe you can see the top of that one there. And it's been frozen, so it's a good cooler, if you will. And we see Judy Brogdon is squeezing some lime on her potato tater tots.
Absolutely.
All good. Yes, indeed. And then, just for purposes of sampling over here, two more things left, more in the dessert end of things. This is a peach churro. It's a churro that's got a peach preserve type of filling in it. We'll see how that goes.
It is delish.
Advise that you lean over your plate if you want a clean shirt. I try to avoid being one of those people whom you can tell where they've been eating and what they've been eating by what's on their shirt, but sometimes that's unavoidable. Very good. I could eat a few more of those, which probably would not be a good idea.
That's good. You want to try it?
I mean, it would be a good idea, but then more calories. And this
First one's down there.
This is a peach
Shortcake.
pie. Hold on here, churro in the throat. Maybe that's supposed to prove the point you're not supposed to talk with your mouth full. I don't know. Lots of peaches here, of course.
That's yummy.
Whipped cream on top. Peaches are fresh. They have enough tooth to them. They're not soft.
I don't know what happened to this one, so I have all my logos.
The shortcake seems like a good
Hey, Hannah.
shortcake. I'm kind of on the late end here, so I'm getting shortcake that's a little soggy because of the peaches and the juice, but the flavor is good. The texture is good. And I'll finish this a little bit later after I finish the more savory components. So there you have kind of my reaction to sampling some of the food that was judged today. I'm Ted Langdell, Yuba-Sutter.live, and we are here at the Yuba-Sutter Peach Festival. That's right, and we're talking about food, and as you can see there is food across the street here, And as we zoom back, we're going to see Dennis Hauk come into the picture here in just a second. And Dennis has got some signage that he quickly made. He's a real fast guy. So we're here at the corner of 6th and D Street in Marysville, where the temperature is kind of in the 90s, we think. My thermometer says it's 95, but I think it's hotter than that. It was in a nice, comfortable, cool building, and we don't yet know how accurate it is. There's a food court on almost every corner here. There is food at, of course, here at 6th and D that you can see. There's a food court at 5th and D, a food court at 4th and D, lots of good food. Food court at 3rd and D. So there's all kinds of food to be had here. So if you haven't eaten anything, or if you're thinking about it, you should definitely pop on by, as they say. Let me get rid of this little graphic here, and then we're going to go into shoot some close-ups of signage that Dennis has. Hold it up there, Dennis. So the winners, you're going to be taking these around and let the winners know that they've won in Division 1 Sweet in first place, also Division Savory in first place, and in Division 2 Savory second place, and Division 2 Sweet second place. So there'll be 4 winners. The first place winners get $50 cash. The second place winners get $25 cash, and you're going to be running around in just a minute or two to take these to where they need to go. All right, very good. So there's a band about to start here in a little bit. We believe that would be the stage where Guilty Again is going to be, and we'll tell you a little bit more about some of the music going on in a future report. Live from here at the Marysville Peach Festival, which is a Marysville city event presented by Hard Rock Hotel Casino Sacramento at Fire Mountain. The Peach Festival 2022 from historic downtown Marysville, California, which is the gateway to the gold fields. I'm Ted Langdell, and you're watching Yuba-Sutter.live.